First magic of the day. We're warming our way up into the magic. You gotta generate it. Positive energy, you gotta focus and concentrate. What?
Beauty is always in every living.
What is this? Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm happy to see it out of there, man. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, I'm laughing my ass off over here. Oh my. So funny, man. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another deck guide. For today, I've put together a Skellige list for you. The Blaze of Glory leader ability. We haven't seen this one played for a while. Move a Skellige unit from your deck to your graveyard, then damage an enemy unit by its power. The way we're looking to use leader is pretty much we want to keep Yuta in our deck, and she's going to be the target that we move to graveyard. Hopefully Iced is down on the board at the time before we do that, because there's a good synergy between this leader ability and Iced where we get to thin that unit out to the board once it's moved to the graveyard. So this is an ethical deletion deck. Why? Because, man, most of the Skellige decks we've seen recently, they're all running this card in them. I'm taking Skellige back to its old brute strength ways. Smash and destroy the units that are played. No crazy Highland Warlord kind of plays or Sea Hill plays. We're just playing some good old-fashioned, good control and removal. The stratagem that we're using is Mask. Draw a card, then discard a card, and spawn 2 crows in your melee row. So I've added a different thinning package in this list, as you'll see. There's no coral, there's no burner. We do have some of those thinning packages that we typically use, but what I've added in instead is this unit here, and we can use this to thin out Nilfgaard. Okay, so that's the different consistency package that I've gone for with this list, and the deck feels, in terms of consistency, the deck feels good like this. With stratagem, our discard targets, we're hoping that we're going to be getting the skirmishes in hand. Like I said, because we want Nilfgaard in deck actually for this unit. But you know, outside of that, you could just thin a bronze card away. Maybe you want to thin the invader out or something else that you're not likely going to use. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up and explain how best to play each card and when to play it during a match. So I've got a number of bronze cards down here to begin with. With the Skuld, it just helps with the consistency of our deck in terms of getting to the gold cards we need as the match progresses. We're playing it on the range row. Draw a card, then discard a card. The card that we're going to be discarding for both of those units will be the skirmishes. That's how we're looking to play this. When this unit is discarded, summon it from your graveyard to your melee row. So basically what that means is we always want to keep the skirmishes in hand and these in hand together. Don't play this until you see that in hand to get that value and consistency out. And we can use the thinning package round 1 to help with getting round control. And it's always best to thin as early as possible in your deck, I believe. So play this thinning package out round 1. We are playing King Bran in this deck, so I have added in 1 invader unit, because maybe with the invader, if we find ourselves in a short round 3 situation, she'll be at 8 points, which is pretty good for a short round. Some nice points. Hopefully can give us some points to get out of that kind of a situation. But other than that, you can just use her as you need to during the course of a match. You don't specifically have to look for her. I love playing the Spear Maidens. They're great cards because they offer pings of damage, damage an enemy unit by 2, and damage self by 2. Just use it as you need to. It does offer us some more control. Primal Savagery, it's a raid card. Damage an enemy unit by 2. Death Blow, spawn a Bear Abomination. summon it to a random allied row. So we're getting this token unit here spawned when we're killing something off of the board with this. So use the pings of damage we have in this deck to try to set it up. That's the best way to explain it, really. Once again, the value out of this will depend on what your opponent's playing. If they're playing token units, this plays very easily and very well. If they're going more tall, it could be a bit harder to set up. We've got double gutting slash in here. Bloodthirst 2, damage a unit by 6. So try to spread the bloodthirst around. Try to have multiple damaged units down, not only for this, but also for iced. So we get more value out of this card. Use it as you need to. Double on-crate Raiders, Veteran. So its base power is going to be boosting as the rounds progress. Deploy Bloodthirst 3, you're gaining Zeal, but the order is that you get to damage a unit by 2. You could play one round 1, just so you have a good resurrection target for Harold later on to pull back from the graveyard, and then you can play the other one over the course of a long round 3 with Harold. These units are just getting thinned out by the skulls. That's fine, we've already gone over that. Yes, so now with this unit here, deploy ranged, damage yourself by 3, then move a card from your deck to your graveyard. So obviously to get our thinning and points value, tempo value out of that, we want to leave Nilfgaard in our deck, because when this unit enters your graveyard during the round, summon it to your melee row, giving it doomed. So it does give us a bit of tempo and thinning. So that's how I want you guys to play it. Play this on the ranged row. You can use this as an opening move, straight into Nilfgaard. Get that thinning and consistency going. For some reason, if you find yourself like in an awkward position with this card where you didn't thin properly during the match, instead of playing it on a ranged row, you could play it melee and it won't damage itself because the damage is for the ranged row, right? So just keep that in mind. It's just a little tip. Play this melee and you'll get an 8-point unit instead. Only if it's kind of screwed up your strategy during the match somehow, all right? More control, Giga Scorpion Decoction, damage unit by 1 6 times. Could play pretty good against shield wall at the moment. Many shielded units, you could break the shield with 1 ping of damage, and then the other 5 could go through. Maybe you'd end up killing Kelda. It could help you with something like that instead of just wasting damage on a shield. So just use these sparingly. I'd really suggest with all our removal and control, you probably want to keep it over the course of a long round 3, which is how we want to play this list. So yeah, with Yuta, if Yuta is the highest unit, damage self by 6, that's the deploy. Yeah, keep that in mind for some reason if you find yourself in that circumstance. But really what you want to do, you leave this in your deck, and this is going to be the card that you pull out with leader. You damage a unit by 12 points with Yuta, and it comes out to our field if we've got ice down. Skellige, Veteran, really nice for when playing Bran. Damage an enemy unit by Skellige's base power. With Skellige, really, you want to play that over the course of a long round 3, okay? With all of our veteran units, that's pretty much how we want to do it. We just want to use the discard package to help win round 1. Hjalmar, melee row locked. Banish a unit in your graveyard. Damage an enemy unit by its power. So a good target in graveyard, because we're playing the thinning package round 1, this could be a good target to banish. 8 points of damage is pretty good. Maybe you have the invader set up in your graveyard too. I think those are our best targets. Yes, then we have this warrior unit here. Nice to play. The value will be dependent on your opponent's faction. For example, if you're versing monster decks and they're playing the Griffins at 9-point power, that could be really good at the moment. We're seeing that with Fruits of Easgith. So Rupture will be great because damage this unit's power equal to its base power. So it's damaging equal to base power, not current power, okay? So not according to boost, true power, the base power of the card. So just wait to play this late, most likely, I'd say, round 3. For Tall Punish, we've got Nilfgaard here. Damage an enemy unit by 1. Repeat until target is damaged. Probably your final say of the match. Target the highest boosted unit you possibly can with this. King Bran, it's also a veteran unit. Increase the value by 1 whenever excess damage is dealt to enemy units, which is good. So if we're over damaging, this is accumulating boost. At the start of the game, trigger the veteran ability of your units. So our veterans play much better. And what I like about Bran is that you feel a lot more comfortable playing into round 2 because the veterans aren't at a weak point where they typically were before this card was brought to the faction. So this could be like round 2 if you need a user, or round 3. With Iced, you're keeping this on the board. You're keeping this in your hand, sorry, until you want to commit leader. That's how I play it. So you drop it down when you see there's an opponent's unit that you'd like to clear out. Put this down, click leader, select Yuta, damage that unit by 12, kill it, destroy it, whatever you want to do. And then, according to Ice ability, that unit will get thinned out to the board. If we deploy this on Bloodthirst 3, we get to draw a card, then discard a card. And because this unit has 2 counters of its ability, the discarded card thins out to the board too. So if you go for Bloodthirst 3, it's probably best to do. But play this over the course of a long round 3, or you may need to use this when you're resisting a bleed round 2. We've got Harold here. We are Devotion, so we're focusing on this final transformation of Harold. This is how we're going to be using him. Veiled unit, can't gain status. Play a Bronze Warrior from your graveyard, giving it Doomed. Whenever you play a Warrior, damage a random enemy unit by 1. Because this is a damage engine in that sense, you pretty much want to enter the opening of the round with this card. And what I'd suggest you do is bring back a Raider from your graveyard. So you've already got some pings of damage on standby. And then what we want to do is whatever the opponent plays, we just begin to answer them with our removal. All right. So great way to open up into the beginning of round 3. Harold the Cripple. Blood Eagle is just for access into our deck. Echo card, we get to play it twice. Damage an enemy unit by 2. Play a warrior from your deck with a provision cost 7 or less. Death Blow, we get to play any warrior from our deck. Bloodthirst 3 allows us to always trigger the Death Blow ability. You can use this round 1 just for getting out a Raider, perhaps, if you don't have one in hand. Maybe to help you get Spear Maiden. And then later on, try to save it for your golds. Your gold warrior units. Okay, now that we've run through the list, let me explain how to execute the strategy for this deck. Now, let's be honest, in this current meta, tempo is going to be an issue for this deck. Every deck has its weakness. That's definitely the weakness for this deck, and generally has been for warrior lists, I'd say. You know, us getting round control is really going to be dependent on if we get our thinning package. But what I'd suggest is don't be afraid to pass and give up round control, because even if the opponent wants to bleed you, our deck is super reactive and we can pretty much delete whatever they play even into round 2. And because we've got Bran, we're better at resisting bleeds. You might even get card advantage, you'd be surprised. Generally what we want to do is aim for round control and pass round 2, go into a long round 3, because we're very reactive, not so much of a proactive deck where we can enter rounds and play high tempo. So really the line of play you want to take is you want to play cards round 1 such as Double Skulled, thin out both skirmishes, play this unit, thin out Morkvarg. You could play a Raider, you could play Spear Maiden, maybe some control. Hopefully that gets you round control. If it doesn't, or if it looks like you're going to lose on even, just pass on 5 cards, get ready to resist the bleed. If not, if you do win round control, go into a long round 3. Into the long round 3, you're basically going to play out all your top end stuff. So you're going to open up into the long round 3 with Harold, get a Raider out from graveyard. You can then respond with like some control, some of your raid cards, play another Raider out. You got Skildle, you've got all your top end cards to play. And at the end of the match, you typically use Morkvarg and just save your leader when there's something you need to answer, maybe an engine that's of solid value to the opponent. So, appreciate your support as always. Thanks a lot for all the kind comments, and I'll catch you soon. Honestly. I love it. They're going first, I think it's better. Are we happy with the hand? Maybe we're looking for more of our discard kind of package. Good. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Really don't like 1/8 sensor design, seems too easy. It's really solid in some matches, isn't it? Honestly, it's devastating. Dwarves kill it with that card. If they're opening like that, I think it's just hyper thin.
Blood everywhere.
One morsel.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
Soldier package, that's interesting.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Nothing like some overseas plunder.
Got some good thinning already. It's nice. So I got 2 left. Dead Man's Tongue. Yeah, it's hyper thin. $13. I could commit 1 raider.
Women, children, elders. We spare none.
Yeah. So they got Sunset Wanderers. Yeah. It's at 8 back there. That's some pretty good value, man. Should we try to push them a bit, if possible? Can we do that? Ivar, really?
To those strengths against
To what?
That's the trick.
Not really the best Ivar target there.
Behold the good ass's wrath!
I guess it's good to get Ivar out. I could have used that on Yuta maybe.
You can run, you can hide, but I'm gonna get you.
Oh, okay, they're on 45. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely what we're gonna save it for. So if they pass, we just throw out Raider maybe. Or maybe even that. But I mean, this is a solid hand. It's a really good hand. We're only really missing that. It's a great hand. The consistency of this deck's really nice. It's definitely there. Yeah, I think, what do we prefer? We prefer Raider over Bran, huh?
Of course, friend.
Let's see what happens over a long round. They haven't used leader yet too. But this is definitely our strongest point. What a hand. Just gotta put this away. Blood Eagle could get us that. Honestly, I couldn't really ask for too much more.
To arms, all of yous!
Bury corpses? Nay, feed our foes to the crabs while they still live.
Yeah, true. Alright. So offload right away.
Burn the homes, fell the trees, anything shiny, plunder!
Vilgefortz. Does that get at Utah?
An
Not
interesting choice, Derby.
Goes for that. It may give us Bloodthirst. Never know.
The time for blathering is past!
Got Savagery target. Yes, we will. I remain positive. It's good to see Heatwave out. Not really fussed about it. I wouldn't mind going Morkvarg early so we don't waste some pings of damage from Harold. I'll just Morkvarg that. That's probably good to kill.
I like you whether you like us or not.
Maybe we answer that first? No, doesn't really matter now.
Need end in bloodshed.
Snap and done. A clean kill.
You shall know the Emperor's fury!
A lot of damn points.
We'll turn to see red! Red!
I got an answer for it. It's fine.
You die already, or need I kill you again?
Lock. Dangerous lock.
We'll fight to the last bloody drop in our veins!
Yes, I agree with you on that. 100%. Gonna do it right now, my friend. Since you called it, I'll do it for you, alright?
Over your dead body.
Good. And I've been getting unlucky with the pings in these matches. I hit shields last match. Crap. I hit units that I'm hitting with Morkvarg. Man. It's alright. So now we're gonna see all the big kind of boosting and damage plays. Yeah.
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
Well, it's a perfect 12 for Utah. I'm probably leaving ice last though. Or should I do it? What's the biggest I got in there? Okay. Yeah, whatever.
My beauteous Calanth.
So, no one
I'll
else
definitely
dares
target it.
face me?
100%. But then I set Hjalmar up by doing this.
Become a second Sodom.
That's why I took that line of play. It makes Hjalmar even better. We get a bigger kill.
Who wants to taste Skellige steel?
Oh yeah.
We shall see what the future holds.
All day. Yes. This is good for ballistas, if we see that. Maybe. I'll just open like that.
Burn the home, fell the tree, anything shiny, plunder!
We always need to win round 1 with this deck. That's what we're looking for. We need a long round 3, honestly. That's the best way to play this, because it's so reactive. I love it. Whatever they play, we just clean it. Clean it up. Dangerous points round 2. Control decks, usually you want a long round 3. That's how you play them.
Don't you pester me.
Nothing like some overseas plundering and sprinkling.
Alright, nice. Pretty good pull. There's the luck you're asking for. That was a pretty good win over Hyperthin though. He was nice. Oh!
It is how I punish those who irritate me.
Crap! No wonder they wanted to kill the raider.
Behold the good ass's wrath!
Probably passing. Don't really have tempo here for this. For a deck like this, with their kind of tempo, I don't know. We didn't get, what's his name? Is it Darren? And the other thinning package. Yeah. So they've got Ring in hand. First magic of the day. We're warming our way up into the magic. You gotta generate it. Positive energy, you gotta focus and concentrate. What?
Beauty is always in every living
What is this? Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm happy to see it out of there, man. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, I'm laughing my ass off over here. Oh my. So funny, man. Paid actors. Nah, it's the magic. I told you, it just takes time.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Let's not get in the way of my axe.
Could play into it a little bit. We're getting our long round anyway.
I see you've thought
Wow,
about
that's
it.
actually good they gave me that. Look at that. I mean, that's the best target I'm going to get with this, really. 7's fantastic.
Over your dead body. That can be
Present. They got word. They got word it's my B-day. Hell yeah. All day. Gonna have value.
History lies buried here.
Thanks very much, Doctor. Really appreciate it. Australia. It's 5 in the morning and I'm missing stream most of the time. Where are you from? Yeah, it's 2 PM here in Australia. Could just go Hjalmar. We clean it up.
Who wants to taste Skellige steel?
We're leaving in that for Harold. That's why it's going to remain there. We'll banish this. Kill him! That's going to be the quote of this stream. Every time we can hit a big target with Hjalmar. Just call it. It's the way. South Africa. Ah, right, right. 5 AM. Yeah, I used to stream later at night here, so that's probably better for the majority of my viewers. But yeah, at the moment I'm streaming afternoons here. Yo, Baron, what's up, buddy? What in the world?
Kill the sons, steal the lasses!
Hell yeah. Would they winch that? They do.
Skellige and Pincer shall stand ever together.
So, no one else dares face me?
Tap your foot. Come on, give it a lash. Sing it
Thanks,
along.
really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for that. There's our savagery target. So maybe I save cripple for a short round. Where they got boiling oil for iced. Is that what they're thinking about? Another one? Mentor.
To slay dragons, 'tis our nightly duty.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go for it, Baron. That's why I pushed so hard here. Because we all know what happens if we let them take their time. So maybe we're going Morkvarg onto Snowdrop. It's probably better value.
Resisting our will, and that's how we'll end you.
Yes, yes. No doubt. No doubt, my friends. Only the most committed magicians. Oh my gosh, man, thanks. That's hilarious. The Houdini.
Concentrate your goal, lad. Quick now. Retrieve my bolt.
Yeah, we're gonna go late Mork. I'm probably playing everything except Harold. Makes sense to me. Could be wrong.
Nilfgaard requires rejuvenation, a rebirth.
Could even do it now. That's a massive Mork bug. Okay, there's a bit of a point gap there. We can go the bronze. And maybe take the card advantage. Unless they're gonna play it now. They're gonna play what they need to get out of this. No.
I'm an officer and a gentleman. I pass on every 10.
The time for blathering is past!
It's a bit of points to cover, isn't it? Okay.
Be yourselves, only better.
We're taking card advantage, baby. We're taking it. Certainly taking it. I don't know about that. You don't know what they've got in their hand too, though. I'll go about it like this.
The north, to marry.
That's right.
To arms!
I'll gladly help. If I live to see.
Beautiful. We're just gonna destroy him now. Just kill whatever we see. That's it. Yes. Oh yeah. Bring it. Bring it on, man. I'm gonna take you out. Not giving you any targets either. I'm gonna frustrate you. Gonna make it very awkward for you. Oh.
The world is infinite.
8. It's at 8. It's big.
Or me.
Just get Harold and Skjorl. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. That's why we play it like that. That's exactly why we play it like that.
Up and at 'em, you lazy bastards! You'll sleep when you're dead. Rain, we fight, we plunder.
Well played, my friend.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
All day. Yes. We did it.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Crack and eat me girly. Looky here.
Yeah, true. Iced is great like that with Yuta for sure. Helped me in that match with the priestess then.
I was cooking soup, bloody damn potions.
Bury corpses? Nay, feed our foes to the crabs while they still live.
See here? This? Really? Yeah, it's all good, Baron, man. I'm happy to hear you guys' feedback. For me personally, I just think they play good over a long round. Unless like you win on even or something really good like that, then you know, obviously get play into round 2. Oh.
Wag your tongue to anyone and see it swiftly removed.
Burn the homes, sell the trees, anything shiny, plunder!
7.
What will you do?
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
I'm not sure if I offload the charge or greet it. They're just using that now to do whatever they're gonna do, right? Maybe offload. Free thinning. I would have liked to have kept that one. They're helping us find our gold cards. Brawler.
Our knees supposed to bend both ways.
What do you guys think of the Brawler? Is it a good unit?
The mother goddess, she giveth and taketh away.
Watch yourselves.
Sometimes it is, sometimes not. Roll is strong.
Clan Pearson, Clan and Crin, arm at last.
Oh yeah, it works good like that. Yeah, for sure. I never play it myself. Maybe we should check it out, huh? Thanks for the follow, really appreciate it. I'll be releasing this deck soon on my YouTube channel. Hope it's not an inconvenience to wait too long for it. But it's going to be out in the next few hours.
Don't you pester me.
Setting up crimes. Oh yeah. Really? Think it's that good? Damn. I don't really see it played much.
Oak makes for the best buyers.
Yes, spend. Good. Good. Pretty much got everything we need now. We're definitely going to pull our cards. Be fine. Yeah. That's it. It's perfect. It's fantastic. Really good. Savagery would have been nice, but we do definitely have a way to answer that. You just go Blood Eagle, kill one of the tokens, then you use that bronze that I put back there. I was kind of anticipating that.
Behold the good ass's wrath!
Open season now. What are they playing back there? Easy. Easy money.
Most villainous.
Yeah. We definitely got Hjalmar all day for that. For the 7. It's probably what I'm taking now. We're gonna over damage, so we make Bran better. True, Baron. They work a bit differently. The thing with the brawler is inconsistent because it's damaging kind of everywhere. You can't really select. Yo, what's up, Riverman? How are you? So good to see you. You're on here so consistently. Really appreciate it.
You'll fry in the depths of hell.
Yeah, it's easy slash. He's 8 provision, is he? So he was 7 before.
Best commodity in town, I swear it.
Could go dip in the Ponta onto that. Okay, they want to leave it.
lazy bastards! You'll sleep when you're dead.
Kill the sons, steal the lasses!
Oh, epic. You've been playing the Nature's Gift deck. Man, I love that. You gotta try out the hand buff one that I just put out though. That is super fun too. With Aglace.
Could you say? Oh, you'd never ask.
Was an order, not instant. So the only unit that I have in deck is Yuta. Okay. We can make slash better if I hit that. Well, anyway, I'd play it now though, wouldn't I? I think it's slash now, isn't it? I'll play this.
Sit at my table and let's drink.
We got Bloodthirst 3 now. I have to kill the 4. I can't have Bloodthirst 3. Slash for drill? Yeah, the bounty's left there. We're gonna see, Doc. We're gonna see. There's some huge calculations going on behind the scene. I love the hand though, it's so control heavy, huh? Oh.
Love to hear it beg for mercy. Not that it helps.
Leave that for Morkvog. We need a Morkvog target. Oh!
Shoes only get in the way.
What in the world? Well, hold on. We can play it a bit different now in that case.
I will not bend my neck for that.
Actually,
cripple.
let's just do this. Yes. I think so. We Morkvog the 7. Oh, yeah. I think that's how we play it.
In this world, only two things are certain.
Yeah, we're leaving that for Morkvog.
Over my dead and cold body.
Whiplasher from YouTube. Welcome, my friend. How are you? Man, we got a lot of control. Plenty. That's exactly how I formulate this deck, so you just go a long round 3 and delete. Ethical deletion. So what do? Do I play Iced onto the 10?
Coin well earned means shit if it's not well spent.
No, it's gotta be... It's Morkvog on the 11, huh? Because what else are we gonna have for Morkvog? We'll see what happens. Got Bloodthirst 3. Hopefully that gets boosted. Or I can't use Leader.
Knowledge is a weapon of great power.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, we got it, man. We got it all day.
No retreat! Not one step!
May Freya choose the victor.
Sweet. Wow, that was a great win.